All right, so here's a solving equation problem that is pretty involved. It's got parentheses, it's got a lot of stuff on the left side and just one number on the right, and we have to solve and figure out what x is equal to. So let's take a look at this. I think it's a good one because it can be confusing where it's got like -2, -3, and then parentheses and all that. So think about that you want to take care of the parentheses first. So we want to use the distributive property. So I'm just going to bring the -2 down for now. I'm not going to do anything with it because it's not part of this distributive property. So -3 times -6, that's 18. -3 times 5 is -15, and that has an x on it. And then I'll bring down the equals 121. All right. So now that I did distributive property, I want to see if I can combine any like terms. And I do see I have a -2 and a +18. So that's really like 18 minus 2, which is 16. So 16 minus 15x equals 121. Okay. Now we're actually getting into the solving part. Taking care of parentheses and then combining like terms is going to get you started. And now you're ready to start moving stuff around. I feel like that does not look like a 15 there. So we'll see if I can make it look a little bit more like it. And I erase the 1. Okay. So what I want to do now is add or subtract whatever's being added or subtracted to x. So I've got 16 minus 15x. So the -15 is being multiplied to x. That's not what I have to add or subtract. I have to subtract the 16. That's what's being added to the x value. So if I subtract it over here, I have to subtract it over here. Why am I subtracting? Because I want that to be 0. 16 minus 16 is 0. That was the point of this, is to get rid of it. I'll bring down the -15x, bring down the equal sign. 121 minus 16 is 105. And then I'm ready to do the last step. It says -15 times x, so I'm going to divide by -15. You always want to do the inverse operation or the opposite operation. So -15 divided by -15 is just 1, which is why I did this. I want this to equal 1x. And then 105 divided by -15 is going to be a negative number because they're opposite signs. So I know I'm going to get a negative. And it turns out that is -7. All right. So the value here is x equals -7. I hope that helps. Remember, don't let anyone think less of you because you're young. See you next time.